So I'm very excited about that. The team worked very hard on it, and we use it very successfully internally to automate and orchestrate various agents to help customers. Some people believe it's all hype and it's not very useful, right? And these models cannot do anything properly. And then I think they have the other extreme where people believe, oh my God, this will take over all jobs and it kind of has magical powers. It can do very fantastic things in terms of increasing productivity and efficiency for people, right? It enabled some use cases that weren't possible before.
Welcome to Gen AI Talks.
The last and final day of Agentic Europe here in Berlin, I have a pleasure to introduce Jonathan from AWS, Amazon Web Services. He's a managing director, and he's going to tell us a little bit about what AWS actually does.
AWS provides on-demand delivery of technology services via the internet with pay-as-you-go pricing. You can use these services to build and run virtually any type of application without upfront costs or ongoing commitments. You only pay for what you use. AWS gives you more services and more features within those services than any other cloud provider. This makes it faster, easier, and more cost-effective to move your existing applications to the cloud and to build anything you can imagine.
This conference, a lot of this conference is dedicated to AI. So in the scope of AI, what is the role of AWS?
As you know, AWS is Amazon's cloud computing offering, right? Where we offer infrastructure to storage and also a lot of AI offerings. In particular, in AI, we offer anything from the hardware, the graphics card where you can train your own models, to model hosting and AI-enabled applications like Amazon Q, Amazon Q Developer that are helping you with your software development, for example, right? Like, so we have AI agents that help you generate code, generate test, deploy applications, troubleshoot applications.
What would be something that you could pinpoint as what distinguishes you, let's say, from the competition?
So at AWS, we like to offer customers choice, right? We believe that there are different solutions that are useful for different problems and use cases. So as I mentioned, if you want to build your own models, we can help you. You want to run some of the best models in the world, from Anthropic, from Meta, right? Open source models, existing commercial models, we can help you with that, but we offer fully managed versions of those. To the point where you just want to consume ready-made AI applications that help you to offer chat solutions to your employees or to your customers, or to help your developers write applications faster. We offer you the full breadth of this offering, right? And I think that's very unique about us.
Let's switch on to you a little bit. In the current AI landscape, what is something, let's say a trend, that excites you the most?
I think agentic frameworks, agentic AI is probably the most recent development that I'm very excited about. We use it extensively internally. So I mentioned Amazon Q Developer, which is our solution to help developers and operators to build applications. We have a framework that we use for that, and we just recently open sourced it called Strands framework. So I'm very excited about that. The team worked very hard on it, and we use it very successfully internally to automate and orchestrate various agents to help customers.
What about perhaps a current myth in the landscape of AI, something that a lot of people believe in, but you think that they probably shouldn't be buying into that?
Yeah, that's a great question. I've been working now in this field for a little bit over 2 years, and what I meet a lot is some people believe it's all hype and it's not very useful, right? And these models cannot do anything properly. And then I think they have the other extreme where people believe, oh my God, this will take over all jobs and it kind of has magical powers. And I think, in my experience at least, I think both of these extremes are wrong, right? Like, the truth is always somewhere in the middle, where it can do very fantastic things in terms of increasing productivity and efficiency for people, right? It enabled some use cases that weren't possible before. But I also believe it will not make all, for example, software developers unemployed, right? And in my opinion, we will actually see the opposite, where you will see more people building apps, more people creating content, video, audio, right? Because it lowers the barrier of who can participate.
Let's say in about 2 years, where do you see AWS and industry in general?
So I think in the future we will see agentic AI become widespread, right? At the moment, you see a lot of companies use AI in more niche use cases, like I mentioned, software development. That seems a very obvious place to use it because you're working with code, which is text, and large language models are great with text. But I think we will see a lot more other companies and use cases being adopted, right? Like healthcare, education, and so forth. So ultimately, I think AI will revolutionize and impact probably most, if not all, kinds of businesses. But we're just starting to see the beginning of it, and some of the use cases that are easier to adopt. In my opinion, in 2 years, you will see a lot more of those use cases and many, many more different industries impacted by this.
Big thanks to our friends at AWS Amazon. Go check them out. Big ideas, real tools, bold moves. That's what Gen AI Talks is all about. Don't miss what's next. Subscribe and explore more in our Gen AI community.